Hey, what up, guys? I'm gonna put it straight like this. Listen, earlier I ran into this reel about where this guy from the UFC named Sean O'Malley or Sean O'Malley, something like that, caught out Ryan Garcia, who's a boxer. Um, the thing is that this person that caught out Ryan Garcia wants to fight on the boxing in the boxing world, but he ain't willing to fight inside the octagon before anything. And me, as a boxing fan and as a fighter who's boxed since his teenage years, I find it kind of fucking disrespectful. Like, are you really a fighter if you just fucking fighting for the money, but not for the purposes? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm put it straight like this. Like, listen, lately there's been a lot of fucking UFC fighters that been switching up to box, right? Which anybody's free to do. But I feel like before anything, you gotta fucking put a name for yourself in your sport. Put a name out there for yourself. You know, like you were born in one sport, raised in one sport, and then somebody comes and offers you a money that's way more than what you make in the UFC, and you're so quick to switch up. Like, are you really a fighter? Were you really born into the sport that you say that you love? You know what I'm saying? It ain't about money all the time. It's about legacy. It's about making a name for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I might admit, I am a little bit mad that this person be talking this and that down on Ryan Garcia. Me personally, I ain't like Ryan Garcia back then because I thought he was arrogant, ignorant, and whatnot. But it turns out that I was wrong. Because lately I've been like seeing what he's really actually like, and he's a humble ass dude. And I ain't doing this for clout. I ain't doing this for attention. But this is my straight up opinion. Like, I mean, bro, if you fucking caught out a person who boxes and you're in the UFC, but you ain't willing to do a fight on the motherfucking octagon. Like, what the fuck are you even talking about, bro? As a boxing fan, I don't know if I said this already or not, but as a boxing fan and as a fighter in the world of boxing, I would respect this guy or anybody out here in the UFC that before anything puts a name for themselves. You know what I'm saying? For example, man up to your shit, man. Like, back up your shit. If you call out somebody from another sport, but you ain't want to do the fight in your sport first, but if not in the other sport, like, I don't know. I see that shit as maybe I would put it straight like this. That's fucking cloud seeking, attention, fucking just doing it for the pay. Like, I mean, obviously it's good to get paid and shit like that, you know, but I don't know how to explain myself. This is the way that I see shit. This is the way that I feel. Like, how the fuck can you train in a sport for so long and then switch up real quick? Like, what the fuck was all that training for and whatnot? Like, fucking boxing is being ruined and it's not what it used to be because of shit like this. And I don't like that shit. I hate that shit straight up. So, like me, the way that you can get my respect, whoever this guy is, Sean O'Malley, despite the fact that he talks a lot of shit and whatnot to get attention, is only if you fight in the octagon first against Ryan Garcia and then step into the boxing ring. You will not only get my respect as a boxing fan and fighter, but you'll get every boxing fans and fighters respect. But if there's anything that we don't like or that I personally don't like, agree with it or not, is a fucking person from another sport coming into another sport, which is boxing, and just doing it for the pay. Yeah, maybe there's bigger money, but it fucking like ruins legacy and reputation and shit like that. And I feel like it's not what it used to be. Like, how can I put this, man? Um, Man, you fucking know what you're doing. Whatever your name is, bro. No disrespect, but whatever your name is, you know what you're doing, bro. You know why you want that fight, which I don't mind, bro. We all hungry. We all want to get paid. We all gotta eat. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got a problem with that. But the one thing that I do not like is fucking calling out a fighter from another sport not willing to fight in your home sport before you switch up on to the other sport. That's like, what the fuck, you know? Um, so if you want my respect, bro, and I'm pretty sure some people might agree with me as well. If you want their respect, you gotta fucking accept this fight in the octagon before anything, before getting into a boxing match with Ryan Garcia. And like I said earlier, I ain't saying Ryan Garcia's name because I want attention, I want clout. Nah, because I've been before the Devin Haney fight. I've been there before the Devin Haney fight. I've been there before the Tank Davis fight as well. So basically, like when Ryan Garcia was irrelevant, he was relevant for a while, then he dropped, then he became relevant again. All of a sudden, everybody wants to fight this dude. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, maybe you could call it jealousy, maybe you could call it hate, maybe you could call it enviousness, but I don't think it's that. What I do think it is on my part, and I'll admit it, is that it's the fact that I just don't agree with like being raised in a different sport and then from fucking they deny you switch into this sport just for the pay. Like it ruins reputation and legacy, and people not gonna want to like take that shit serious no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, boxing back in the day, you had all these legends: Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, who else? Mike Tyson, who's still alive. Um, this guy, what is this guy called? I'm talking about way back. What's this guy called? Damn it. I forgot his name, bro, but he was a guy that would fight to eat. Um, and he didn't have a car. He would like jog from city to city. Um, Man, I forgot his name, man. I don't know his name, but what was his name? What was his name? Basically, look, man. This is what I'm trying to get to here. The people that have been boxing from back in the day, these motherfuckers were the ones that built a reputation for boxing, and that's why the world of boxing has as much fans as it has, and that's why there's a legacy behind it, as well as a legacy behind fighters. Back in the day, it was about legacy, and still is about legacy. If you're a true fighter, you know that it ain't about the money. Yeah, you still get paid, but it's about making a